Hey everybody, I am back again, twice in the same weekend. I did that last video for you last night, the April Fool's Day video, the big Matchbox haul, and I told you guys in that video I might be back, and sure enough, here I am. My buddy Tyler from Diecast Hero Customs, he sent me a text, I think it was Thursday, told me to get to Target. They had just put out two huge brand new shippers full of the springtime cards, and he told me to get up there. They were chock full, they were fresh, but I couldn't make it up there. So I got up there today, Saturday. It's April the 2nd, and I picked up a lot of stuff with the money that I had left over from last night. So here we go. Second haul for the weekend. Kind of rare for me, because of the money thing. I usually can't do two hauls in one weekend, but I was able to this time. So here we go. I'm going to do the springtime cards first that are exclusive to Target. Get those out of the way. And then I'm going to do 6 cars in a new series that Hot Wheels has just released. I don't know exactly what it's called, but they look like the old-fashioned blue cards that the Hot Wheels used to come on. They're really cool cars, though. But I'll show you those after the springtime cards. And then I got a couple of pop culture cars at the end. So let's get started. Let's see here. One car, excuse me. One car before we get to the springtime cards from Target. It's the Renault Sport RS01, new for 2016. Sorry. Oh yeah, G case. Forgot to tell you the case. I like to let you know what the case is, in case you go out there looking for it. He's pretty detailed. Looking very good. Yeah, that's a cool piece. I like the deco on the window there. Yeah, really cool. Had to pick that guy up. Could not leave him there. Let's put you over there. Okay, here we go, folks. I got a whole bunch of the springtime cards. And let's get started on them. Here's the 2015 Ford Mustang GT. This says P case, but I don't think we need to pay any attention to that. See there? That's what it says for the case code. But I don't really think that means anything because it's a special card. But anyway, here they go. This is what the springtime cards look like. Got your big sunshine and your clouds and the asphalt. And here's this guy. Did not have him yet on any kind of card. Man, they could have done some tail lights there, I think. Would have been nice. Alright, here is the HW Art Car series. This is the third one in the series, the Combat Medic. Real nice artwork. And he's got the letter A on the top. I was telling you guys a couple of videos back to be on the lookout for this one. It was coming in the G case. Got all kind of stuff on there. Looks great. I don't know about those green wheels though, but otherwise it really looks good. Okay, I only got one of these because that's all I'm going to want on this particular model. This is the 2010 Pro Stock Camaro. That's all plastic up in there, that big scoop. It's part of the interior. Yeah, I'm just going to have the one here just to have it in the collection. I don't need two of these. It's got too much plastic in it, and that purple and yellow, it's kind of loud. But it is a real licensed car, so that's why I had to pick it up. I always get the real cars. Alright, you just saw this one in last night's video on a regular card. Got me another one on the springtime card. It's the Cruise Bruiser in the blue and white. It says it's best for the track. I did not know this was a good track car. Had no idea. Because it's shaped so funny. And the suspension is all jacked up in the front like that. Yeah, that's a nice one. One that I will always pick up. Here's another one I always pick up. The Aston Martin DBS. I did not know anything about these springtime cards. I knew they had the snowflake cards every year in the wintertime. But I never knew they had the spring cards. Till Tyler texted me and let me know. Never had even heard of him. He's pretty basic, but the headlights look great. Very nice model. Here's one of my favorites in the sort of whimsical fun category. The Stingrod 2. Only got one of these as well, but I might pick up another one for an opener. Roll it around on the table. But he's loaded with details everywhere. Looking very good. The rockets don't swivel up and down anymore. You can see the interior pretty good. That's cool. Yeah, that's definitely a nice one. Very flamboyant. All right, here's the Ford Shelby Cobra Concept. I'm digging the card art on this one a lot. It's got the driver in there. And that's a metallic green, looking very cool. And a good shot of the interior there. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. All kind of good stuff in there. Okay. You also saw me do two of these a couple of weeks ago in a video, but I had to get one on these cards. The 69 Dodge Charger Daytona. And besides the other two that I got a few weeks ago, the tampo here, it didn't go on right. It was shifted back about a 1/4 inch. The whole thing was off from the turn signal all the way back to the back end there. The whole tampo got shifted backwards on both of the copies that I got. That was from Kmart. You guys can go back and check that out if you haven't seen it yet, and you'll see them. They were real crappy looking, but this one's great. I should have picked up two of these. They had about 4 or 5 on these spring cards. I only got one. That guy's heavy right there. All right, I got the Chevy Camaro Concept. I guess these are at every Target. So if you have a Target in your area and you want these cool cards, man, you need to get up there and check it out. See if the shippers have hit your Targets yet. I got what I wanted out of it. I did miss the Porsche Outlaw, though. I was hoping to find at least one of those in there. But I think Tyler got all of those. Hey, good for you, buddy. I would have done the same thing. I would have took every one of them. This is very cool. Yeah, it's nice. All right, here's one of my favorite castings. As you all already know, the 15 Ford F-150. Black and blue. The Hot Wheels logo. Very cool. Love that. Always love to see the logo. They did a great job on this one. Instead of it being all black, that blue stripe really sets it off. And then the blue in the wheels looks great. Super lift. Yeah, I got me a couple of these. Had to. Alright, here's the 66 Ford 427 Fairlane. Man, they are running the heck out of this car. It had a variation before K-Day, and then it had a K-Day variation. And here's another variation. But I'm glad. I love it. I love the car. Love the casting. And man, it's great. I'll take it. They can keep running it. This is a really nice one, but I think still my favorite one out of the last three is the K-Day exclusive. That sort of gold with the white flames. Got me a couple of these, guys. You've heard me mention in the past, this is one of my favorite cars from childhood, so I had to get me a couple of these. The Corvette Stingray. Yeah, always getting 2, sometimes 3 of these. One of my favorite cars as a kid. I had several. Played with them till I wore them out. This one's nice. Goes with the truck, kind of. Alright, here's the 70 Camaro. Haven't seen this guy in a little bit. I think, let's see, I started collecting about 2.5 years ago. And the last time I saw him, it was when they did those 2 variations in the yellow and green. But I could be mistaken. But I think that's the last time I've seen it. In the main lines. Looks like a little something going on there in the back. Yep, look at that. That little dot came off of the flame and shifted up on the fender there. Wow, that's weird. Yep, and it's stuck on there. Another nice one. I got me a couple of those as well, and I got me 2 of these. 63 Chevy 2 in the red and white. Had to do it on this guy. They had a bunch of these. I was very shocked. In those 2 shippers, they had probably, I don't know, there was like 9 or 10 of these left. I just need the 2 for now. Come across some more later on down the road. I might pick up another 1 or 2. Door handle didn't take very well right there. That's alright. It's one of those little things you can barely see it, and you actually don't see it unless you're really looking for it. So that's cool. Alright, I saved my 2 favorite ones in the lineup for last here on these springtime cards. Excuse me. Here's the HW Rapid Responder. Big heavy sucker, man. Feels like it weighs about a 1/4 pound. Very cool. Finally done in some actual rescue and fire colors, not like that green one, that last one. Got me a couple of these as well. Loving the red wheels. Very nice. Yeah, very cool. And here was my favorite, and I only found one. I'm going to have to get me another one or two. The 69 Dodge Charger 500. I don't know who's going to be next to those shippers at the Target that I went to today to get all of these, but they're not going to find much. A bunch of track cars and fantasy plastic cars. By the time I got mine here that you're seeing in the video, that's all that was left in those two shippers. It's pretty well fished out right now. Nothing left in there that I want. So thanks again to Tyler for letting me know so I could get up there and get mine. And guys, to finish off the video, I'm going to show you these 6 cars in this new little series. Like I said, Hot Wheels has just put these out on the pegs here in my area. I think they've already been out in other areas for a while though. They're just these old retro blue cards, like from back in the 70s. So let's go with these. I got 2 each on all of these, and there were a bunch left on the pegs. Looked like they hadn't even sold any yet. Here is the Volkswagen SP2. As you can see, old school retro cards. Card art. You got the car name there, and just like back in the old days, it's got all that numbering and assortment number and all that on there. But you know, this guy is cool in my book, blue and white. Some of these are all metal, but this one is not. It's a plastic base. But he's got lots of cool details on him everywhere. And in case you haven't seen these yet, here's the back of the card. If you want to pause that and check it out, there's all of them. I did not get them all. I did not want them all. All right, here's the next one. The 1987 Toyota pickup. Very cool card art on this one. You can see your info back there, and wow, look at that metal flake purple. Cool. I even like the green windshield. This one is a plastic base also, but there are a few in here that are metal, all metal. The 2 that I did not pick up, and it was because they had plastic bodies. The power pipes on the top left, and the battle spec on the bottom left. I left those 2 there. They had metal bases but plastic bodies, so they're just cars for the track. I don't do the track, so I didn't pick those guys up, but they look cool. They're really good looking cars, so you might want to pick them up when you see them. Here's the twin mill in just a fantastic color scheme. Really, really cool. He is all metal, pretty heavy, but look at all that. Kind of looks like splatter, paint splatter all over that thing. Yeah, really, really nice. Pinstriping, spot on. Pretty sweet. These are, I don't know if all Targets are going to do it the same way, but at my Target, mine and Tyler's Target, these were away from the main pegs of Hot Wheels in their own section with their own rack and peg setup. They were not anywhere near the regular mainline Hot Wheel pegs. All right, here's the 77 Plymouth Arrow. I've got this guy in quite a few variations. Man, that's nice. Very nice. He's all metal too, and the body lifts up. I think most everybody already knows that. But that's just a cool pearlescent green with that sort of yellowish green, or I should say greenish yellow on the flames. Yeah, that thing's beautiful. Yeah, I couldn't even walk past these guys to head to those two shippers to get the spring cards. I had to grab these first because they were like just jumping out at me. Right in my face. Here we go with the 84 Hearst Olds. Don't know about that pinstriping color choice. But the that sort of metal flake gray, I love that. That's fantastic. But yeah, that pinstriping. Well, I guess, you know, it's supposed to look like a 70s style paint job because that's when these cards were out, I guess. So they're trying to make the car and the card look retro, I suppose, is the deal. But this guy's nice. Yeah, it's very, very nice. And the last one of these, the 68 El Camino. By the way, that one was a metal base, but this one is plastic base on the El Camino here. But check it out. Pink with orange flames. Man, that is out of sight. Got me a couple of all of these. I think I already mentioned that. Wow, look at that thing. Sweet. It's got that little section in the back there. That normally I don't think that's back there. I think you just get the bed, the open bed. But they've put that extra section of metal back there for this particular release. Yeah, very cool. Don't know why you wouldn't want to pick these guys up. All right, last two. I showed you this guy last weekend. Super Mario 2, you've already seen him. Showed you him. And I got me two more to go with it at Kroger today when I got the groceries. Here's the School Busted Super Mario Brothers 3. Fat rubber tires, all that metal. This thing's really, really heavy. You got the little dudes on the top. I can't believe I forgot what they're called as much as I played that game. But I did. Super Mario Brothers 3. There you go on the back. Oh, cool. Look at the taillights. Very nice. Yeah, I love these rims on this one. That is a cool casting. Goombas. I think those are called Goombas. Those, yeah, those little brown dudes on top. Goomba. I had to think for a minute. And here's the other one I got. Super Mario Kart is the theme. It's A-OK. Super Mario Kart. Yeah, I logged many an hour on that game as well. Quite fun, quite fun. We got another one full of detail here. Look at the question mark in the back. Roll over that, you don't know what you're going to get or what's going to happen. That made the game a lot of fun. Got some red lines on there. And real quick before I sign out, I still need the 8 crate, dairy delivery, and the Volkswagen panel bus. I might find those next week because that tends to be the pattern with my Kroger. I'll find 2 or 3 one week and the other 2 or 3 the next week. It's usually how I find these pop culture cars. All right, folks, there you go. I'm at almost 25. I got to get out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video. I was real happy to do it for you, and I was real happy to pick up these cars. And thank you for the 3rd time. Tyler, buddy, I really, really appreciate you letting me know because, to be honest with you, I would have never gone to Target this weekend and I would have missed out on all this cool stuff. So thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. You all take care.